Hey guys, welcome to another pick a card. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We are going to look at what path is unfolding here for you coming up. This is for the equinox. So yeah, depending on when you're watching this, some of us are going through spring equinox or autumn equinox. So these are just going to kind of see what, again, is unfolding for you. I have pulled some oracles here. We're going to pull some tarot and some advice live. And then, yeah, we'll kind of go from there. So we have 3 piles for today. We have pile number 1 with this. I love this crystal. I think it's called apophyllite. We have pile number 2 with this strawberry quartz. It's a raw quartz. And then we have pile number 3 with this heart moonstone crystal. So take your time to intuitively choose which pile you feel the most called to. Timestamps will be down below for you. So whenever you are ready, you can click on those and I will see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this apophyllite crystal. This is going to be your reading for what is unfolding for you, what path is unfolding here for you, your equinox message, as well as Aries new moon, because we do have an Aries new moon happening pretty much the same time. So we're going to go through the oracles here first. We're going to pull some tarot from this tarot deck, and then we're going to pull some advice from another oracle here. So let's get into it. So your first card, pile 1, we have angelic realms, a team effort, charity, validation, and patience. It's number 1. We also have igniting courage. It says, I am strong, valiant, and courageous. We also have renewing your life. Radiant vitality is filling my life. We have the temple path, number 12. So you guys are definitely going on a little journey here. I feel like maybe you've been waiting for this. We have your soul shines, number 34. We also have the coffin, the Lenormand deck here. I believe this is the coffin. We have the mother with nurturance, patience again, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. And we have she who once loved, blue, fragile, secret love and rejection. Yeah, I feel like some of you, there's definitely this fresh energy that's coming through here for you, pile 1, with this path that's unfolding for you. I feel like it's in alignment. Like this is like something where you're going to feel very good with where you're headed. You might feel like you're a little bit lighter in your energy. You could be getting help through this as well with this charity. It could also just be spiritual help, like having a spiritual team behind you that is helping you, helping move you in this direction. I do feel like you're going to need courage to take a step into this path, possibly walk away from some aspect here. Like the coffin signifies like the ending of something here. And I feel like either you could be, by ending something in the sense like rejecting something, or there's this sense of you've felt rejection up until this point, or you've experienced it in your path, and I feel like that could be coming to a close here. I do feel like you've had to be patient for this opportunity, this path to open up here for you, but it's going to be very fulfilling. It's going to allow you to like shine your authentic light and really allow you to just be yourself. It seems like there's going to be a lot of passion as well, but you're like removing things that are no longer serving you as well. I also feel like you've had this secret love in this blue card is making me feel as though you've maybe, this could be like a long-standing goal or a long-standing dream that you've had for yourself. And again, I feel like you've had to be patient. I almost feel like things had to line up in the right way for this to be able to come to fruition on the physical plane. And that's where I feel like you and your spiritual team have really been kind of working together here, having to meet the right people, have the right situations show up so that you are able to fully step into this at the right time. And I feel like once you finally, again, take this courage, step into this and really refresh, it's going to really refresh your energy, refresh what feels like your life. But I also feel like there's this sense of you putting a lot of love and really nurturing this. This is something you're going to be spending time like very dedicated to your path, is kind of what I'm getting. It's like whatever this is, this path you're stepping into, there's like a sense of it being like a little bit sacred, something that you've been hoping or wishing for. And it's just like it feels, it's like you may feel free and in alignment. And this may be an energy that you haven't felt in a very long time, if ever, for some of you. Let's see what the tarot has and get a little more specific here for you, pile one. What path is unfolding for pile one with the equinox and this Aries new moon? So the first card we have that came out is strength. So again, that courage and endurance, which we have with that igniting courage. We also have, yeah, 9 of Cups, gratitude and fulfillment. I feel like this is a wish or a dream that you've had for yourself, like a place that you've always seen yourself going. It's very dreamy, kind of like a vision in a way. But it's like now things are starting to come into alignment. Like you're getting rid of the things that aren't in alignment, and it's like opening a door here that's, I don't know, it's like right time, right place. But you are needing the courage to pursue it. We also have the King of Pentacles, again, courage, and then it says commitment. And we have the King of Swords with logic and justice. So this could involve other people somehow. Let's get one more here. Yeah, the Fool with the Traveler. It says adventure and potential. There's definitely a brand new path here opening up for you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit, contemplation and wisdom. Some of you may have been feeling like you've been in a hermit mode, like things haven't really been evolving for you the way that you either expected them to or the way you've been wanting them to. I feel like you're going about things though in a very practical nature. So you have this vision, you have this dream, and then there's like structure that I feel like you're implementing to take this kind of risk. Some of you could literally be moving as well. I do see that. And wherever you're moving to, and take that as like, it could be moving a job or moving in a physical location when it comes to like where you live. It could also be traveling in general, but there's this sense that whatever it is that this moving energy that you're doing is really fulfilling you. Like there's something about this change that is, again, right time, right place. It's fulfilling for you, but there's also this strategy. So let's say even if you're traveling, there's still structure around like where you're going, when you're leaving, how you're going to get there, staying here, going visiting that. Even if it's work, it's like there's strategy around how you're navigating your business or your day-to-day routine, if it's like a job, right? I feel like things are changing for you on a daily basis that are making you feel really good, and again, making you feel like you're in alignment with who you are, what you're meant to be, what you're here to do. But there is kind of this like fresh start. So that's why I feel like Again, for some of you, you could literally be getting up and moving and like totally restarting an aspect here of your life, putting an end to one chapter and really stepping into this new one. And this new chapter is going to allow you to really express just like who you are and what you're here to do. There's like this sense of strength in your conviction around, yeah, just like who you are, what you do, what you believe in, right? There's just this strength behind you because it comes off as this like very high vibrational energy. I'm kind of getting like an image of a person who is like literally glowing. So there's this like radiance that's coming off of you in this next path. And I just feel like it's something new. And so it's vibrant, it's refreshing you, it's renewing you, right? You're able to, with this new path, you're able to let go of an aspect of who you used to be or what you maybe used to do that maybe wasn't in alignment with you. Some of you, this definitely could have to do with like, again, your home. It could also have to do with work with this King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. There's definitely you needing to take action on whatever this is because of this masculine energy here. But then I almost feel like that you take the action and then there's this feminine energy of the mother of like really nurturing what it is that you're doing. Or just like, this could even be taking care of yourself or taking care of your home, or just, again, it's just you feel in alignment and your what's the word here? I just had it. There's a sense of like you love either what you do or you love what you have or where you are. And so you're really nurturing it and looking after it because it's important to you. Okay. Or for some of you, this is like, I'm getting more heavily, it's like what either you do in your life, like work-wise, how you show up, how you contribute to the world, or it's like your literal home space changing. And even if you're not moving, I just feel like you could be renovating as well. If you're not moving, like you could be renovating and like giving the place a whole new vibe. Okay, that's obviously going to be very specific. But I feel like this is like, this next phase is an opportunity for you to kind of like come out of your shell and experience life in a very different way. Because I feel like you've been in this like hermit mode here at the bottom of the deck here, where you've been gaining a lot of insight around probably what it is that you want and where you're trying to go in life. And I feel like now, and you've probably learned a lot of lessons here, and now you're able to finally step into the place where you want to be. We're going to get a final message here from this oracle deck for advice. What is the advice for pile one for this path that's unfolding for them? We have cleanse. It says lifestyle choices, detox, and nourishment. Yeah, I feel like this is like that decluttering energy. So don't be afraid to let go of habits and situations, circumstances that are not nourishing you, right? I almost feel like there's like an overhaul here, where you're being encouraged to kind of overhaul on like, and not just on like one level, like on a bunch of different levels. Like this could be like your nutrition, this could be the amount that you're working out or how active you are, this could be your physical space that you spend time in, this could be your job, your friends, your family, like just getting rid of the stagnancy. Can I get one more for advice for pile one? One more for advice for pile one for this path. Okay, we got two. We have pilgrimage, sacred sites, grid work, dragon energy. And then we also have catalyst for change, clarity, freedom, and unbinding. Yeah, I feel like this is saying your advice here is like, cleanse your energy so you can tap into your power here, your dragon energy here. finding and creating this like sanctuary for yourself, whether it's a physical place or the place, like the energy inside of you, right? Your physical vessel. Because there's a change here that's coming, and I feel like in order for this to really come into alignment, there's this sense of like you need to keep your vibration, your energy high here, and kind of in this space to be able to receive it. And I feel like with the Empress tree here, it's like there's a lot of ability for things to start growing and start manifesting and be created, and maybe setting even roots down in a certain aspect of your life, because you're unbinding yourself from all these other, again, this clutter, right? You're cleansing your energy of choices, lifestyles, people, situations that are no longer in alignment with you, in order for you to plant these new seeds and really see this change and set yourself free in a new positive way. So some of you could be detoxing a lot of different things from your life right now. And others of you, it's like one very specific aspect of your life that is really going to start to feel in alignment when it's maybe been feeling a little bit cluttered up until this point. And it's like that energy is going to free up here for you, but it does require you to take action in the direction you want to go, and to manage your energy and make sure you're taking care of yourself and nurturing your own energy, so that you are in this right energy space and this vibration for you to be able to go out and take that action, but also to be able to like receive the opportunities and even just be aware of the opportunities, right? Because sometimes when we're closed off, the opportunity is there, we just don't maybe see it, right? So there's a big opportunity for you to really change a direction or the way something is currently going in your life, by releasing the things that just aren't working anymore. So that is what I have for you, pile 1. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or a different reading on my channel. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this strawberry quartz raw crystal. It's going to be your reading for what path is unfolding for you. This is going to be your Equinox reading, as well as kind of the new moon and Aries reading as well. So take what resonates, obviously, leave the rest for someone else. But let's get into it. We're going to go through the oracles here first. We have Violet Fire, number 35. It says transmutation, detoxification, psychic vision, and constant distraction. Interesting. The first pile talked about detoxification as well, but in a different card, like a different pile. We have soaring into joy, childlike wonder fills my life. We also have appreciation, number 15. We have shift the way to new potential, number 29. We also have number 16 here, which I want to double check which card that actually is, because that's the Lenormand deck. Let me see. I don't know if that might be the star card. This one doesn't say which one it is, and I don't want to give you false info here. All right, yeah, stars, which talks about creation, endings and beginnings. Okay. We also have child with magical. So it says, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. Interesting, we have this childlike wonder as well. And then we have she who unfolds, swath, embrace, and self-care. So some of you are really going to be tapping into this next chapter here. You're going to be really tapping into your inner child, really doing what feels good for you. I feel like you're appreciating yourself a lot more as well. So I feel like there's this, for you, I feel like this path that's unfolding for you is this strong sense of self, this strong sense of like a personal transformation, basically. And I feel like with that personal transformation, there's more appreciation for you, like in who you are, and naturally that's going to attract people as well into your life that also see you that way because you see yourself that way. you could be cleansing and clearing a lot of things from your life, but specifically what came in was like mindset stuff, like more of a mental detoxification. And I feel like for some of you, your psychic or your spiritual gifts, like your intuitive knowing of things, whether that's like it doesn't have to be like reading cards or doing anything crazy like that. It can just even be in life of like, okay, I know I'm supposed to move in this direction, or okay, that person's for me, that person's not for me. Like just being very intuitive with knowing what's for you, what's not for you in life. And so there is this kind of like transformation and kind of like this rebirth, especially with this childlike energy. And we have this death and rebirth energy with the star and the Lenormand. It's like this death and rebirth energy of like who you once were versus who you are now. However, it's not really like you're losing a part of yourself. You're actually regaining a part of yourself, right? You're coming back to more of who you are deep in within your core, right? And that's what really, tapping into that inner child piece kind of is about, is really, who were you before all the conditioning and all these beliefs were put on you and all these expectations and everything, right? It's like, who were you before that? And so I feel like you're removing a lot of these layers of like who people think you should be, or how people told you should be, or what society wants you to be. Like there's just this sense of you doing what you want to do and what feels fun and exciting. And I feel like you're starting to have this excitement and this playfulness about what the future has for yourself as well. Like there's a sense of like optimism here. I think you're seeing a lot of potential in your life as well. So this might not be anything specific. For some of you, it could be with this shift the way to new potential here. It's like you might be, I think you're just starting to see potential in life, like potential in a lot of different areas in your life here, where maybe you were a little bit more pessimistic in the past. I think that's starting to shift a little bit here. And some of you are really going to start to thrive like within your own energy, but some of you as well, like in your material world. With this card always reminds me of like the Nine of Pentacles. I don't know, she just always looks like the Nine of Pentacles. And so I feel like some of you, like you're just feeling very secure within yourself, and you're very confident within yourself, and you feel like you have everything that you need, and you're appreciating what you have, and there's this like abundant energy about you. I do feel like you're letting go of distractions here, whether that's people, places, things, situations. But some of you definitely intuitively, I feel as though you are kind of opening that back up, because we all have it, right? So your third eye and your crown could be very active, or becoming very active, or getting an activation here. I also feel like you could be coming up with a lot of new ideas. Just like excited to see, well, what's the potential of this? What's the potential of that? Oh, let's see where this goes. Like really just exploring things that feel good to you, and just looking after yourself a lot better, or just feeling better in your energy in general. Let's see what the tarot has here. What is this path that's unfolding here for pile 2? What is this path here that is unfolding? We have the Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups in this deck. Yeah, there's definitely this like heart-centered space. We have the Three of Cups, like happiness, celebration. You could be entering a more social time. I don't know if I said that in this one, but I was picking up a little bit of hermit mode energy with this card here. But there's just happiness, there's joy, there's just like liking the experiences that you're having. We also have the Hanged Man. Let's get 2 more cards here for you, pile 2, for this path that's unfolding. That's too many. What is the path that is unfolding? Again, too many cards. We have the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Five of Cups. I feel like this Five of Cups is what you're letting go of. You could be sad to see certain things go in your life. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups. Like, I feel like you are walking in a different energy. There's definitely this confidence with this Queen of Wands, this confidence that's coming off of you. There's a shift, though, in your energy. And I feel like you might be sad to see some things go here. But I also feel like there's this recognition that you know that it's opening better doors for you. Like, there's like just kind of that understanding that, and also too, like, if you aren't emotionally satisfied or you haven't been emotionally satisfied in situations, that, you know, you don't have to stay in them, right? So I feel like there's this shifting, and it's interesting, the shift to the way to new potential. We have the Hanged Man, which talks about a literal shift. There's this sense of enlightenment as well. Like, again, even the Hanged Man, like the crown and the head of the guy in the Hanged Man is literally always glowing. So I feel like, again, your crown, third eye are glowing. There's this sense of enlightenment, this openness about you. But there is emotional fulfillment that I feel like is where you're headed with the Knight of Cups being kind of the action energy. Like, you're looking at putting yourself in situations that make you feel good. That you could be, like I said, entering a very social time as well as what is unfolding for you. Some of you might have a lot of weddings or parties coming up as well. Some of you could meet a love partner. Definitely for some of you. I do want to clarify this Five of Cups here, just to make sure I'm not missing anything on it. Clarify this Five of Cups for pile 2, for this new path that's unfolding. We have the Hierophant, which is another 5, and then we have the 8 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon. So there could be some emotional clearing that you're doing here. Hierophant talks about our beliefs, our structures, institutions. It also talks about learning and like mentorship, right? That sort of thing, like having a guide or a mentor. I feel like if you're still experiencing this Five of Cups, it's like you could be getting help or learning how to move past this. So if this Five of Cups has been in your energy already, which I'm feeling like it has been, it's something that you've maybe already been dealing with. And like, if you watch this reading and expect it to be gone tomorrow, it's obviously not how this works, but there's a sense of you learning how to embrace your confidence and have this appreciation. So this next chapter that's unfolding could also be you learning how to step in and connect more with your inner child and embrace yourself more and learn better self-care practices and shifting your energy so that it does start to open up new doors. I feel like, though, there are already, or there are going to be new doors that continually kind of start to open. It's like you're in the midst of this shift. And I almost feel like you're going to start to, if you've already been kind of working on this, there's this aspect of it that is showing up where it's like you are going to start to see the proof of the work that you've been doing. And then it's like you're still building upon that shift, if that makes sense. So the path that's unfolding for you is like, it might look new on the surface, but it's based on work you've already done and are continuing to do on yourself, if that makes sense. But I see a lot of like emotional fulfillment, either it's like in a love relationship or literally with regards to friends, family, you feeling more confident in yourself, feeling more connected to yourself, having more fun in general in your life. Also seeing I feel like you're attracting a lot of positive experiences to yourself because of this shift. And definitely for some of you, I feel like you're intuitive senses, especially with the Hanged Man, that's a Pisces card. Like, your intuition is very much on point, so definitely, you know, trust that and follow that. So this is going to be your advice. We have community. It says healing, division, teamwork, and freedom. Final advice for this new path that's unfolding for pile 2. We have sound and color, new healing modalities, rainbow ray, Sofiego frequencies. I feel like that has to do with again, those like the self-care practices or the routines that you're kind of putting yourself through that are helping you. And I do feel like you're finding a better community of people around you. Yeah, we also have let go, surrender, release, patterns and triggers, Pleiades. And that Hanged Man talks about surrendering and releasing as well. So there are definitely things and people that you're letting go of in order to shift into better things here. There's a lot of like learning lessons, but it's like if people are leaving your life, it's because there's a better community of people coming in, ones that you feel free to be yourself in, ones you can work together with, ones you feel more connected to as well. And you may also be bringing in new people into your life that are teaching you new forms of therapy or new forms of healing. Again, I just feel like I get this strong sense of like a personal development type of spiritual development, and like you really going on this journey of like healing for yourself. And so I think there might be a lot of different like people either you find online or people you meet in your physical life that really start to shift and help you through this path that you're going to be going down here. And if you've already been doing this work, it's like the continuation of it, but I think you're starting to see some really positive results because of the work. And there may be a significant person that then still comes across your path that unfolds a new form of healing that really helps you as well. So hopefully that resonates for you, pals. You guys kind of felt like it was maybe a little all over the place, but you never know. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing. Let me know down below if this resonated. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or different readings that I do on my channel. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this Moonstone Heart Crystal. It's going to be your reading for what path is unfolding for you. This is your Equinox and kind of Aries new moon reading, since they're happening pretty much the same day, depending on kind of where you are in the world. But let's kind of get into it. We're going to go through the oracles here first. You guys got a couple extra ones, and then we're going to pull some tarot. So let's see, pile 3, what path is unfolding for you. We have Cathedral of Light. It says stubborn attitudes, extending the olive branch, and artistry. It's also a number 5. We also have number 4 with Ascension Flame, liberation, a sense of greater purpose, high expectations. We have accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. We also have cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. We have hostilities, number 26. We have gratitude again, number 37. I'm going to look this one up, but we have this, this card. I'm getting used to the Lenormand decks, but this one is the Ship. It talks about adventure. It says this house is about your purpose and processes you will, This is the house about your purpose and the processes you will to fulfill your true destiny. That, I don't think that makes sense, but this is where your investment of time, energy, or money will manifest. The anchor in the house of Ship would mean a long-term investment. We also have detective, great powers of observation, intuition, desire to seek out the truth. And we have she who avenges, revenge, outcomes, and justice. Okay, there's an interesting energy here, pile 3. I feel like you're headed in a good direction. I do feel like there's an aspect of you needing or already working on leaving behind this stubborn, hostile, like revenge type of energy. Like there's, and I feel like with this accepting what is, it's like you're liberating yourself from these energies here. I feel as though, and maybe this is like someone who has been this way towards you as well, but there's a sense of things starting to come together, or even you allowing things to unfold the way that they are rather than trying to force them. So this doesn't necessarily have to be like an attitude that you have, as much as it could be like, you know, trying to force and push things together, and it's like more so creating resistance rather than it creating flow. I do feel like you're starting to understand your purpose a little bit more, understand where you're trying to go. And you do have high expectations, which is potentially where this like hostile and hostility energy starts to kind of come in. I do feel like you're trying to do the right thing, take the right actions. You could be, there is an aspect of truth here. Doing like the right thing. I think though, it's like, as long as you're following your kind of true north and where you feel called, it's like you moving in your truth, right? Moving, and that's where you're going to find this prosperity, this abundance, this fulfillment that I feel you're kind of like you've been looking for. So there is a little bit of resistance I'm picking up with this group, but I feel like this path that's unfolding for you is you getting more and more clear. Like if you've been trying to figure out what's next, or how to get there, or what's my purpose, I think there's this sense of needing to kind of drop that resistance, drop that guard, and just see kind of where you end up. I know that sounds really not helpful, but I almost feel like if you're trying to push things too much, or if you're trying to also too, like, don't be afraid to ask for help. There could be people around you that can help you, that can help show you. You may have been, that could be a little bit of the resistance too, not wanting to ask for help, right? I feel like positive things with this justice here and this cultivating prosperity, like there's a positive outcome to this, one that is fair and just for you. When you are in this space of truth, I just feel like there's a little bit of you, I think you're freeing yourself from this energy. But even like in this detective, she's looking through a hole in the book. Like she's like trying to be like, okay, I don't really fully believe you, like, you know, are you sure? It was like, oh, okay, yeah. And then it's like questioning things. So you could be questioning yourself. You could be questioning a process of something. And I think there's almost this need to kind of like accept things for what they currently are and just embrace things. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Swords is the first card to come out. So there's this truth, and this card says victory specifically, but there's this truth that I feel that you're looking for as well. This clarity even. And even actually on the hostilities here, which for me, this is like the Five of Swords. He's actually holding a sword. And so some of you have been like, Five of Swords can be competition. It can be stress, conflict. I feel like it's like a battle as well. So there's kind of this sense of like, the Five of Swords is kind of known for like winning at all costs type of energy. Defending, right? I think you're kind of seeing something with regards to that. We're going to get some more clarity on that. What else does pile 3 need to know about this path that's unfolding for them? I see your energy getting a lot lighter once you can start kind of liberating yourself from this more restrictive type of energy. What else does pile 3? Yeah, we have the 10 of Cups. Some of you are definitely getting clear on your purpose or your dream, your goal, the thing that you're setting out for. Like, that's way too many cards. There's this sense of like you getting very clear on the end result or the end goal. I also see you completing something here, like being victorious in completing something. Oh boy. So you could be reaching a destination here as well in something. Let's get some more cards here for you, pile 3. Pile 3, what's this path that is unfolding for them? Let's get 3 more cards if we can, please. Okay, I'm going to take the top one that I saw. We have the Star, which says hope. Two more, please, for pile 3 in this path. I also have the 6 of Swords, which says calm. One more, please, for pile 3. I see the High Priestess and I see Justice, which I'm going to take Justice because of this card here. So, and the Fool's at the bottom of the deck here. So there's this hope that I feel, again, like I was kind of saying, like the energy lightens up here for you. I think you start to trust things and trust that things are going to work out here, that things are going to come into balance, things are going to come into harmony for you. I do feel like though you have to kind of, again, cut off this resistance, get clear on where you're trying to go and just follow through with it. Maintain the mental calm and clarity that you need to move towards your future here, and have hope and faith that things are going to work out, and that however things may play out is like in accepting those things. I just feel like there's an element of trust that you're going to be learning over this next kind of phase here for yourself, this next path that you're going down. And I do feel like the more gratitude you can have, the more kind of higher vibrational energy you can be in, the better it's just going to help you release that resistance that you might not even realize you're kind of like holding on to. But there's definitely a vision, a goal that you have for your future that I feel like over this feels like a long chapter. Like this might not be just like a couple months. This might be like something that you kind of start that is kind of more of a long term, like 10 of Cups is like your ultimate dream life, right? So this might not be like a real quick completion of something. This might be like a building of things over time. But I do feel like you're getting very clear on what you want your life to look like, or who you want to be around, or just like what brings balance into your life. I think you're getting clear on the things that aren't bringing balance into your life. I also feel like when it comes to your purpose, you're going to, if you're doing something with regards to your career that feels in alignment with you, and it feels like this is what you're kind of like here to do or here to contribute or whatever, I do see you like rising in that and really evolving. So this could even be like a promotion in some capacity, or just evolving to the next level, or getting the next certification or whatever. But I see there being a lot of trust in yourself that you start to gain through this next path here. Just like seeing your own truth is kind of mainly what I'm getting off of this. Like you trusting yourself and liberating yourself from negative thoughts, negative beliefs, stubborn energy, right? Asking for help when you need it. I do want to read actually this card here for you. This is the Cathedral of Light, number 5. So let's see. Let's see what that is. I'm just gonna read, I think it's like the end of it. So yeah, okay, this last like thing asks you what they're asking you to say. So it says, Ascended Master Pallas Athena asks you to embrace your inner warrior. Extend the olive branch before you dig in and defend your territories. Lower energies and thought forms that have become a constant disruption to your everyday routines must be attacked head-on. Interest in medieval cathedrals and sacred and ancient architecture highlight a need to visit these spaces and the Cathedral of Light, allowing the refractions of its beauty to permeate your aura. So it says, beauty may shine first, but light will always shine the brightest. So the affirmation is, my light is radiant, my body removes toxins with ease and comfort. So again, I feel like this is like clearing that resistance, clearing that, liberating yourself from, like I was saying in the beginning, like liberating yourself from these hostilities, this deceptive feeling that maybe you're not trusting people or trusting situations, right? Always feeling like you have to one-up people or like get revenge or something like that. Like all you have to do is just be yourself and things will start to fall into place here for you, because I see you with the Six of Swords like moving in a really positive direction, being guided by your purpose. Actually, let's read that next one, that liberation, I believe is number 6, no, number 4, the Ascension Flame. It says, the Ascended Master Serapis Bey is guiding you through a challenging experience. Deliberate attempts by others to engage emotional responses or gaslighting will only prove you have moved on from the past. Interest in ancient symbols, hieroglyphs, and the ancient Egyptians, pyramids, and astrology all signify that you're ready to ascend and let go of old energy. Begin and continue your ascension with self-improvement goals. It says, be all that you can despite your perceived misgivings, grow knowledge over power. And the affirmation is, I can confront anything before me. I am a powerful beacon of light. Yeah, and I feel like maybe even too, if you're letting go of certain people's situations, like that might be creating some resistance here. But once you let go of them, and once you move on, you're gold. So, but there is this like resistance. I almost feel like in like the beginning of this phase or the beginning of this like chapter or this path, it's like you're having to let go of these things to shift out of that energy. So your advice here, we have, my body is a safe space, transmuting, breaking down barriers, realizations. What else? What other advice does pile 3 need for this path? We have Akasha, which says, strip back and simplify, look to your origins. So yeah, this is like grounding yourself, connecting more with your roots. We have Goddess Spiral, which says, rites of passage, dreams, and support. I feel like this is indicating your advice is like, these dreams, these visions that you have for yourself, they're meant for you, right? If you feel like you're supposed to move in a certain direction, have a certain thing in your life, do a certain thing in your life, be a certain, like whatever, right? That's meant for you. And this could even come from your ancestral line. Look at that. We even have abundance. We have that cultivating prosperity. You're meant to be abundant. And this says raising your vibration, light missions, and raw activations. I feel like this is like releasing things, simplifying, going back to your roots. What is this vision? What is this dream? Getting clear on that and realizing that you're in control here. I feel like you're having a realization. Trust these intuitive realizations that you're having. Like trust yourself, which I was saying, I feel like you're going to get better and more comfortable with doing that if that's something that you maybe sometimes struggle with in certain aspects of your life. But like go within, trust yourself, connect with your ancestors, connect with your guides, because there's a reason why you're wanting to go in this path or this direction. Like, I feel like there's a purpose here. I don't know, I feel like maybe you've been in some situations that have been very controlling or just not in alignment, and it's like you're starting to see that. And when you can remove these, it's like your life is going to get a lot more simple here, and it's really going to free up your energy. And I think you're going to realize that very quickly once you go through this kind of more challenging energy. It's going to, I think you might also see some truths in this next phase about people or situations in your life that were maybe false for you. And you might not have realized it at the time. So that is what I have for you, pile number 3. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of your other signs, but I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.